Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. I am Josh DeLay. This is Alan Wagner.
Hello, everybody.
And up there.
Up here, producer Pete.
Yeah.
Former back there.
Yeah, he used to be back there, but now he's up here.
He might be a side guy next time. We'll see.
Damn.
You're probably used to being a bit of a side guy, though, right, producer Pete?
Always a side guy. Love the side guy. Sit-sider.
I mean,
Side sitter.
that really isn't that bad of a situation, though, is it? Like, I think if producer Pete probably had his choice, he would get into a relationship with somebody who's in a relationship, so that way he doesn't have to have any of the responsibility. He can just right?
That sounds great.
I
There we go.
think it sounds good.
No responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Producer Pete, I am noticing one thing from this vantage point. You got some of those little dangly hairs towards the bottom of your neck.
Yes.
I'm just saying I could help you cut those later if you need me to.
That's very nice of you. I'll take you up on that.
All right. No, I mean, I feel like if somebody was looking at the back of my head, I would want them to tell me things like this. So.
Anything else?
No. Overall, nice. Your hair's looking good. Shirts. Your clothing's good. You're in a proper sitting position. Upright. The back is upright. It's not slouched over. Proper posture.
Yeah.
So yeah, good job. Good.
All right. Well,
I would add one thing to this, though, that if you're going to shave his neck, will you guys please record it so we can make content out of it?
Content.
Yeah. I've kind of been all about the content lately.
Yeah. Look, man. If you guys are going to be doing some shenanigans, I don't want you to be doing them, under the guise that you're not going to get anything monetized.
Well, yeah. No. I've been making a lot of content lately, but it's my own personal content. It's for my channel.
Oh, so you're just embracing having your own channel at this point?
No. I just I just know we're both in the business now, and
Okay. Well, no. I mean, this is fine. I mean, what's going on in your channel? Can I have some examples of what's going on in your channel?
Yeah. I recorded my cat doing some funny stuff the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty. It's a little cat running around.
I feel pretty. You know what? After hearing about what's going on in that channel, I say go for it, bud. Take it and run. Good luck is what I say.
Yeah.
What does your cat do?
Well, I walked in on my cat having sex with Petey's dog the other day.
Well, that might get some clicks.
Yeah, and so I was like, "Wow, this is something out of the ordinary."
Yeah.
You don't see this every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what I did was I saw them doing it, and I backed out of the room just in case they noticed me, and then I pulled my phone out and started recording.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Ew, gross, guys," and I broke it up.
Okay.
But it was but I had to make sure that I got it on videotape,
so,
or else nobody would believe me.
So you got a good chunk of it to use for creeps who want to see that, but then you also got the funny reaction video, like the dog's head flipping around.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean because obviously gross, but nobody's gonna believe that story if I don't get video footage.
Yeah, you think it's gross, but you could use that.
I mean, are people into that type of bestiality? Because I know people are into humans having intercourse with animals, but I don't know. I don't know if they're necessarily interested in other animals having sex.
There's definitely a market. We've discussed this. There's a market for everything, but all I'm saying is
that's very specific, though.
Okay.
I don't think I would get a lot of clicks. Is all I'm saying.
Well, also, I don't really want to give you tips on how to run your separate channel.
All right.
Honestly, I mean, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Would be nice if maybe you'd spend a little time trying to make some content over on this side of things, but
you guys just do you guys just are just not doing cool things like having animals.
Yeah, I only have one animal. You know.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, exactly. What? Like when am I supposed to pull my camera out over here?
I mean, I don't know. Well, I'm thinking instead of like doing like a National Geographic thing inside your house or like in your apartment, we write a sketch and we shoot it. We go outside of our. You know what I mean? I'm not really expecting exciting things to organically happen inside my apartment.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. All right.
I'm assuming that we'll have to kind of use creativity. And,
yeah.
You know, take the time to. Maybe even master some acting and some writing and some shooting,
Gotcha.
And then we bring it to the masses, and then they decide.
Yep. No. I think you're onto something with this whole planning things.
Yeah. No. Look, if you stumble across some great content, by all means, record it. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm also saying that if this is your idea of creating content, it's not. I don't think it's the most productive way of going about it.
All right. Well, I mean, like, I appreciate the tips, is what I'm saying.
Well, right. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're keeping yourself busy with other things besides this podcast, which, clearly doesn't need any help.
Well,
we're clearly at the pinnacle. God forbid we have put a little effort in over here. The old Going Hard podcast.
It's just like when the band gets big enough, the front man, always wants to do some solo work, Yeah,
that's true. I should be doing solo work. You know what? Good idea. You're right, Alan. You're right. I really, you really are burdening me. There's no question about it. Were you ever like an internet troll at all?
Yeah. There's been a few times I've had some fun with it.
Yeah.
I feel like you've probably been more successful with it than I have, if I were to assume.
I'm not really a great internet troll, but I mean, in my time, I have enjoyed it.
It is fun to do.
Yes.
Like you know for a fact when you're like reading around comments and you find somebody that's super passionate about something.
Yes.
Like all it takes is just like disagreeing with them.
So easy.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yep. Like the best thing to do when you troll someone is like actually form like a couple good counter arguments with them, so then they think that you're going to engage.
Yeah,
and then you just say something crazy, and then they're like, "Wow, this guy just wasted like hours of my time. I was just well thought out, arguments, to deconstruct what he said, and But my favorite place to troll always was World of Warcraft.
Oh, I can about imagine that would be a fun.
And that was my favorite place. One time, my little brother and I were in this guild with a bunch of military people. It was called Guardians of Order.
That sounds like I don't know what that sounds. It sounds like some weird like cult. I don't know.
I mean, it was a weird guild, and so we infiltrated that with two of our characters, and then we just started saying all sorts of real weird shit.
No.
And I can't remember what eventually happened. I think you know what FAP means.
Like masturbating.
Yeah. So I think how I got kicked out was this lady's like, "Oh, my kids they're not going to sleep." I'm like, "Kids, fap." And then everyone's like, "Oh my god," and they just booted me. Like just the mention of kids.
That's like that's such a weird.
So that's how I got kicked out, and then I can't remember what Adam did. All right,
this was text. This was like typing, right?
Of course. Yeah, this was before like Discord and all that.
Yeah,
I'm sure you could have like used.
See, I feel like that's
Skype
a harder art form to troll in that environment, though.
Oof, I disagree. I'm a master. I'm probably better. at trolling.
No, I mean over like
vocally.
Yes,
almost impossible. Mm-hmm. So anyway, our characters, his name was Ben A, and my name was Ben Gay.
Like why?
I can't remember what the origin of that was, but they were very similar names. So they're like clearly these two are affiliated. So then, like a week later, we get back into the guild, and we start being like, "Oh, thanks for inviting us to the guild, but your former guild leader was pretty weird, though." They're like, "What do you mean I'm the guild leader?" I'm like, "Oh, Ben Gay," and they're like, "He was not the guild leader." And I was like, "Oh, well, he made me like send him pictures of myself over the internet." And I'm only 13, and like went into these like lewd details of like how to set him up.
No.
And everyone's like, "Wow, dude!" And then Anna chimed in with something like even crazier, and they're like, "Wait a minute, are you Ben Gay?" So they were like an open recruitment guild, and the guild just completely fell apart because they couldn't trust anyone to come in anymore. So we just shut down this guild.
Fucking Ben Gay, man.
They're like, wait a minute. Someone's like, well, hold on.
Is this Ben? Yeah, it's just like they never know when Ben Gay is going to appear again. He could be literally anybody.
And I'm sure they had no idea it was actually two people. Like,
Yeah.
they probably thought it was one like mastermind, like one like QAnon guy, you know. So anyway, I bring this up because those are great memories for me.
Yeah.
And you're probably aware of this because you kind of follow gaming and shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Blizzard's under a lot of fire.
Yeah. Yep. They're there was a bunch of like sexual charges or something, right? And then they like
yeah, I think a lot of harassment.
a lot of harassment, and then they were like going to try to like unionize, and then they like literally just hired a fuck ton of scabs and fired everybody, right?
Right. Which that I mean, what company doesn't do that? But
Yeah, nobody wants to work anymore, you know.
Exactly. Scabs do, but no one else.
Fucking scabs are cool, dude.
Yeah.
Would you be a scab?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm sorry. So anyway, so there's a big thing right now talking about like the toxic community of WoW and how they're going to try to clean up WoW.
Yep.
And I'm not like this big like, you know.
What are they going to do?
I don't, dude.
Like, how do they plan? Like, is it just because people are like assholes on there?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
But like, dude, that's why WoW is fun.
Yeah, I thought this was America, you know?
Exactly. There's no more, and I'm not we talk about cancel, like I'm not like a cancel culture warrior.
This is like a cancel culture thing that like affects you personally.
Finally,
you know what I mean?
I
Like,
finally have a
crusade.
crusade.
It's finally gotten to you, man.
I just feel like in certain contexts, you just gotta leave. You just let people, you know, do their thing.
Yeah, especially like fat, like nerdy white people on the internet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, what else do they have to live for?
Well, that's actually the problem, is that they haven't lived. Like, the people who are getting attacked on there haven't lived and have no experience. So when they do get flamed, they're like, oh, they can't handle it. They're the least they're the least resilient people on the planet. And so if you're someone like me who just like relishes and just like attacking them, they have no recourse.
Okay. So those people are like the ones they're trying to like help. I suppose that is their demographic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
But I wonder percentage wise, like how much of their clientele they would lose by like banishing the trolls. You know what I mean? Because it's like you know, I'd say it's probably like, you know, 40% trolls, like 60% nerdy white people.
That's actually it's like way less for trolls. Like it's like maybe like 5% of the people who play are actually trolls.
And like it just terrorizes the entire like.
But that's the thing. If everyone's in general chat, I personally like I'll just be running around Stormwind.
Yeah.
And also I'd be like, Trump's still the president. Just watch it just blow up. like one person can just cause so much. Like I'll just watch it's just the one sentence and watch it just blow up into this giant thing for hours.
Yeah.
You know, like.
I feel like if you're into role-playing games, like you should be like actively embracing there being like villains in your like fucking life,
right?
Though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
you think if you were living in this world of Warcraft, there wouldn't be dickheads?
Can't just be like some perfect fucking world. You know what I mean? Like
totally agree.
Yeah. Like go play fucking like Club Penguin or something if you're looking for that.
Yeah. Go play RuneScape.
Yeah.
You know, or
Club Penguin's probably a terrible example. I feel like there were a lot of trolls in that back in the day.
I don't think you could even like type though. Could you?
Club Penguin? Yeah.
I remember
they had a lot of shit. Like you would get banned very easily
because
in that game, but
my trolling days didn't start in WoW. I mean, it started in Club Penguin. It started in RuneScape.
Yep.
It started even before that on like message boards and shit. Like, I mean, I used to be a good troll.
RuneScape's a really interesting one. Like, I mean, there's like people who like. I mean, you heard about like the whole Venezuelan thing where like literally like a large amount of their population are making money off of like mining like bits and fucking. I don't know how it fucking works, but
okay. What in RuneScape they're making money?
Yeah. Literally, like I can't remember what they're doing, but they're literally like going out and like grinding something, and that earns them currency that they can then sell to people for whatever reason. And like literally, like a large portion of Venezuela's like population is living off of that amount of money because it's dope. Like it's so impoverished over there. And there's like it's like a split community. So like there's like the Venezuelans who are literally like feeding their family off of like, you know, this video game. And then there's like these like RuneScape purists that are just like, these people are ruining the game. They're not role playing. They're just like making money. And so like there's like groups coming in and like killing all these like Venezuelans and like literally like actually collapsing their life in real life. Like it's fucking wild.
There's like Venezuelan genocide going on.
Yeah, like on the
RuneScape.
internet, on RuneScape. Yeah, it's like
Holy
craziest fucking shit on the planet.
Holy shit! I didn't know about that. First of all, how resourceful those Venezuelans, dude.
Yeah, right.
But also, yeah, like that's the thing. That's also like an argument you could make for trolling. If you're gonna depend on a game for your happiness, or in this case, like your actual livelihood.
Yeah.
Then hey man, when someone figures it out and crumbles it, it's like you asked for it. You're on a massively multiplayer online game. There's other people, and guess what? Some of them are gonna get a lot of enjoyment out of really fucking your shit up.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Is that also like a microcosm for the real world? You know what I mean? The real world's like that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Somebody's like taking advantage of something,
They're
or
gonna
like
snuff you out.
Yeah, somebody's just trying to make a buck or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, I don't approve of that because I'm a hardworking man, or whatever.
Exactly.
Playing by the rules. Who likes playing by the fucking rules?
I mean, how could anyone like playing by the rules?
Yeah.
It's so absurd to me. That's always like, I talk to people at work sometimes, and they're like, I don't understand all these guys. They're not putting in the hours. I'm like, I don't know, man. Probably 'cause
who wants to?
it's like they love their company. I'm like, guys, like how could you possibly?
See, that's what I've figured out in life. Like throughout, like probably all the way up until I was about like I want to say 24, 25, maybe even 26. Like I would go and get a job someplace, and I would like fucking bust ass or whatever.
Yeah.
And like always just be weird about people like slacking off and shit. And then I was like, oh wait, literally everybody slacks off and they keep their job. Why the fuck? Like why wouldn't you slack off?
I still do work,
and I still like no, but
hard.
No, but here's the thing: it's like I'd still do work hard.
But I respect people who slack. I'm like, good, yes, good.
But like also,
fuck this company, dude.
Yeah, I work hard on a normal basis, but there are some days where I'm just like, I know that I can get away with slacking off because literally everybody else does, and so like it's like taking a paid vacation without actually like taking a
all right,
paid
of course.
vacation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have the option to slack where I'm at this point.
You got you got eyes on you, huh?
Well, I definitely have eyes on me, but not terribly watchful eyes. But it's also just like, dude, like I don't enjoy doing it. So like the only way to make a workday go by for me, is to have headphones in, be listening to music and or podcasts, and just be busting ass the whole time. Just be constantly moving, and then next thing I look down at my clock, it's like 2. I'm like, fuck yeah, 2 more hours. It's the only way I can work.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting there and being like conscious and like chatting with people and fucking dicking around, like the day will go by so fucking slow, and I will shoot myself in the head. Mm-hmm. I can't be in that environment. I hate it.
Yeah, and that's why you're that's why you're Jeff Bezos' wet dream, buddy.
I mean, yeah, I almost went and worked for Amazon. I never
Did you almost have you ever pissed in a jar at work?
No.
Oh man.
Dude, if I worked at Amazon, though, I bet you I would just pulled my dick out and just pissed on the floor. I've been like, this is what you want, isn't it?
But like,
I just start oinking. I just start oinking and rolling around in my shit. Like, this is what you want, isn't it, Jeff? Just staring into the cameras.
I feel like you would actively embrace that lifestyle. You just mean like, you would just be like, wait a second, so I don't have to walk all the way to the fucking bathroom? You just like, I just whip my dick out here and just pee here?
I would probably wear adult diapers.
I mean, I would pee in a corner.
Am I gonna meet a lady I want to fuck at Amazon?
I love fucking like just peeing wherever I'm walking.
I know
around.
you do.
Like, I mean, I'm discreet about it, but like, if somebody was just like, all right, you're gonna go work in this warehouse, and you don't get to go to the bathroom, like in the bathroom, but if you want to like whip your dick out and just pee out here, that's cool because time is money or whatever.
Right. Exactly.
I would just be like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So like, is there any place I shouldn't pee? Like, I should avoid packages, right? Is probably what I would say.
They're like,
there's like,
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, we got a pretty good return policy.
We have more. Yeah. We have more of those.
So you're just like out there working in the factory, and you're just like, oh, I gotta piss, and you just like fucking literally like drop your packages, just pee all over them, and just pick them back up and keep going.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get it all over your workspace,
Yeah, you're right.
That cardboard will absorb it.
Yeah, it's like you better not make the janitor walk all the way across the building to clean your piss up.
Yeah,
all right.
The janitor himself is just pissing around. It's like, dude, you know you're making work for yourself, right?
He's like, he's got like the mop, like he's just trailing it behind him as he walks and just peeing in front of him, and then just fucking wiping it as he goes.
Piss-soaked mop, just dragging it through the length of the building.
Amazon sounds like a pretty fun place to work.
Look, man,
Blizzard sounds like a pretty cool place to work.
Now,
Let's go work at all these.
Here's the deal, though. Blizzard, that was like a guy party. Like that would actually be kind of dope.
Good God.
It would be for us. I know some fucked up shit happened, but it was like dudes. It was like boys being boys.
Yeah, just hey, boys will be boys. You know.
And here's another problem, right? Because the people at Blizzard who like rose to those ranks, it's because they're the same like. Living at their parents' house incels that are sad they're getting flamed on WoW, but then they get in power and they don't know what to fucking do with it. So then, of course, they're like, "Oh, a girl with tits," and they just fucking honk them a couple times. They don't know any better.
Yeah,
they're for the first time in their life they have any sort of power because they're fucking nerds. Who you know some 13-year-old kid calls him a queer on WoW and he cries and turns his computer off. It's like, dude, come on. Be a man. Honk those tits, but do it consensually like a real man would.
Yeah, just like you just gotta ask beforehand. Just hey, can I honk one of those?
Yeah, you could be like, hey, I'm the fucking COO of Blizzard. Would you like to go out for a drink? And then 10 minutes into the drink, be like, hey, I'm just gonna be real blunt with you right now. I want to honk those tits.
Yeah, just be like, I didn't want to do it in the break room because that would be
that's inappropriate.
That'd be inappropriate.
Yeah.
But because we're out, and about, and we're on a date.
Yeah.
Consensually, I would like to ask you to allow me to honk one of your tits.
And then after you give it one honk.
Yeah.
And then you say, "Hey, would you like to go back to the Bill Cosby room with me?" And they had a Bill Cosby room. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did hear. I did read that in the accusations.
In the print.
Yes. Yep. I heard that part. Yeah, they didn't have much to comment on that, but I think we can all pretty much figure out what was happening back there.
Pretty hard to defend when you name a room after.
Yeah, it was literally on a placard just on the right side of the door before you walk in.
Real tough to talk your way out of that. I mean,
yeah, they're just like, oh, it was that this whole room was donated by Bill Cosby.
Oh, if that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta leave the placard up there. He's the one who paid for it.
That would be literally the only way that'd be acceptable.
Yeah.
There's literally under no other circumstance.
But then the only thing that's in there is a dirty bed and some fucking
right,
some questionable alcoholic drinks.
I get it.
That have been pre-made. Yeah,
I get it.
Yep. We like to talk about Bill Cosby a lot. I've noticed.
I wasn't trying to get back into Cosby.
I mean, you brought him up.
Well, I just thought I was putting
I don't know who else to blame.
I was putting myself into the shoes of one of these higher ups at Blizzard who were doing these things.
Yeah.
And so what I'm showing you is the struggle of the incel. All right.
Yep.
He takes a girl out, has a drink with her, gets one consensual honk. Next thing you know, he's asking to go to the Bill Cosby. He doesn't know any better. He has no skills.
He doesn't even know who Bill Cosby is.
He's completely ignorant,
unaware of that whole scenario.
Yeah, he thinks he's being a gentleman.
Yeah, just be like, this is I know he was a famous comedian and he donated a lot of money to this room, so I mean, maybe you'd like it. I don't know.
I think that's what they should do to clean up the conduct on World of Warcraft. Just have Bill Cosby be like the overseer. Like he'll decide which language is okay. He's good at that.
He is, yeah. He was a clean comic.
He's clean, man.
Yep.
So just have Cosby oversee Blizzard and it'll be fine. Wouldn't that be just a hell of a move?
This is all you can say.
They're like, look, he has a checkered past, but who doesn't in this building?
Yeah, yeah, right. I mean, I feel like at a certain point, like when you're like somewhat of a disgraced company, I mean, you can just hire whoever you want.
Exactly.
And I mean, he's got skills. Like he has a certain set of skills that made him as famous as he was. So I mean, you know,
just all that natural censoring that was going on in his brain.
You just can't. I mean, you can't I mean, at a certain point, if you're throwing somebody out into the world, you're there's a little bit of wasted talent that I feel like is just unutilized profit making.
It makes you sick that Cosby's being underutilized.
Yeah. Man was real good at keeping keeping the comedy.
I forgot
clean,
that I
right?
had this fucking Cosby apologize over.
There's this like whole context. Good God.
I gave you a lot of additional leeway, and I was like, I almost gave you some scaffolding to lead up to this ultimate point. Where like we're just wasting his talent, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, let's get down to brass tacks with the whole Cosby thing. All right, he was real good at keeping it clean until he didn't.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
So anyway, the larger point the larger point is that cancel culture isn't real until it affects you directly. Then it's very real.
Yeah.
In this case, if
when we can't troll people on Blizzard anymore, then it's real for you.
I mean, that is a problem in my opinion, bro.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, burp quota.
I know. I've been really doing them.
So we're finally in the new spot here.
I know.
I mean, it was kind of like the last spot we also said was the new spot, but it was actually my place, and this is your place. So the control has been given back
to its rightful owner.
To its rightful owner.
Yes.
I don't want that much responsibility.
Yeah.
How you feeling about having the space though? Pretty good, or?
Yeah, I think it has we have a lot of work to do.
You got a nice orange. Before it was green.
I like the orange.
We got orange.
I like the orange. I actually
like how this is what we do. We get in a new spot and we just talk about the colors in the room.
I like. You like Uma Thurman?
Yeah.
Want to see my impression of Uma Thurman and Kill Bill?
The crowd, the watchers definitely do. Do you clean in between your toenails?
Not really.
No, they're looking fresh.
I mean, I'm not like a filthy animal.
Well, I don't know.
I do okay.
Well, have we talked about your foot fetish on the
I am gonna kill Bill. That was my favorite line from Kill Bill, when she said the title of the movie.
Yeah. Oh, she did. She said the titch is that how you say the titular phrase or something?
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, was that your favorite scene though?
With her feet?
Yeah. Did she have good ones?
I think I'm less infatuated with feet than
other things.
Well, no, than that. Who's the director? The favorite?
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, I think he's more infatuated with feet.
Yeah, I think he's openly admitted to it, and he's also in every single one of his movies forced the female protagonist to show their feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, get on him, man.
I mean, does this sound like something that you would do if you were a director?
Yeah. I mean,
what would you do? If you were a
think
director,
about,
I mean, because you can sneak some stuff in,
Yeah.
He has he's the dictator of his own design.
I think who else I think has a foot thing.
Yeah.
Vince Gilligan.
Who the fuck is Vince Gilligan? Is that somebody I should know?
Producer Pete knows. Vince
Here, pull
Gilligan.
up
Breaking Bad, X-Files, Better Call Saul.
Oh, yep.
So in Better Call Saul,
Yep.
What's her name? Rhea or whatever the hell the actress's name is.
Seahorn.
Yep, exactly. Her feet are every single time, every scene that she comes home from a hard day's lawyering, she takes her feet or her shoes off and her socks off, and she plants them up on the table. And yeah, much like what you got going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that happens almost every single time she comes home from a hard day's lawyering. Just her bare feet come on. She's got nice feet.
Yeah.
So that's got to be a thing.
I mean, and what other I feel
can't be an accident.
There's not an easy way. If you're somebody with a foot fetish, I feel like there's not an easy way to ask most people to get down with foot things.
I think it's a lot easier than you think.
Is it? See, I don't have a foot fetish, so I don't know. But
I think. Well, it depends. If you're doing a one night stand, you're kind of getting crazy with the feet.
See, that's the whole thing. Because okay, so here's the whole thing. It's very easy. Let's just continue on with the director side of things. It's very easy to just be hey, put on this skimpy outfit because everyone wants to see your ass and tits or whatever,
Yeah.
Contextually, nobody's gonna question that,
right?
You know what I mean? But if there's hey, I want you to go and just really clean up them feet, and and then we're just gonna get a real nice close up of those bad boys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a lot stranger,
Yeah, it is. It is.
So you got to be sneaky about it. I feel like these directors are
sneaky about it, right?
Yeah, but they get what they're looking for.
They sure
do. And I feel like maybe part of the is that have you ever just been I'm gonna go watch this Quentin Tarantino movie because I know there's probably gonna be some foot stuff going on.
I don't usually like go to like great directors when I'm trying to jack off.
Yeah, but if you're just like, I want to watch a movie.
It's like, oh, I need to come.
like-
I better throw on There Will Be Blood.
Okay.
You know, like that's not really like a thing that goes through my head.
But like I'm just trying to think here. Okay, so like if I was watching like, you know, if I was in the mood for like an action movie, it's like, all right, here's what's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna grab a few beers. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be having a good time. There's gonna be explosions. There's gonna be like fast cars.
Yep.
You know, Jason Statham's gonna fucking like murder somebody with like a fucking coffee mug or some shit. And I know I'm probably going to see some tits and ass at a certain point.
Yeah.
And all of those things are exciting.
They are good.
You know?
Yeah,
so,
good.
like, all I'm saying is, like, maybe, like, at some point you were just like...
So you're saying that I might make a decision on a movie just simply based on the fact that there's going to be some good feet going on.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, has it ever, like, helped? Like, I mean, maybe it's not, like, the determining factor.
I've never popped in a movie being like, oh, there's some good feet in this one, so let's check that out.
Ah, man, all right.
Now, when there are some good feet, it's like, that's a nice little bonus.
Yeah.
But that doesn't... At least for me, it doesn't add to its replay value.
Oh, okay. You're never just like that. That was the one right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
I mean,
I gotta pop that one.
I'm not gonna rule out that
I'm going for
in the
round
future.
two, yeah.
In the future, there might be a perfect set.
I feel like maybe you just haven't considered this yet. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like maybe I'm introducing something into your mind that maybe you had missed. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to help. Like,
well, hey, man, there's a lot of things that
Alan helps, all right?
There's a lot of things that, for whatever reason, have been blacked out in my mind, and a lot of them actually are associated with this foot fetish thing. Strangely enough, yeah, no, I mean, hey, everyone likes a movie for certain reasons, and you know, if for whatever reason, I think here's what it would be for me. It'd have to be a really good movie. If it was a really, really good movie and it would be like, well, now this is just, you know.
Yeah, okay. We just brought a 9.5 up to a 9.9.
But I'm not gonna watch a 6.5 over like an 8 because there's like foot.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if you had 2 6s and one had feet in it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That would be the tipping point.
Then we start splitting hairs. We start figuring out. Yeah, of course. But I don't even think you have to have a foot fetish to appreciate a nice set of feet.
I don't know about that, man.
You don't like ladies' feet?
I don't think I've ever looked at ladies' feet. Like, I don't even know what shoes my wife owns, or like socks, or like I couldn't tell you right now what type of fingernail polish she has on her toenails. Or wait, toenail polish.
Does she do her nails?
Different. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm sure she has. I don't know.
It makes me sick. You don't know that.
That's what I mean. I feel like we're living in two different universes a little bit. You know.
I literally know what nail polish she has on
right now.
No.
Oh, come on. Yeah, fuck off. You totally do.
I don't know what your wife has on her feet. I'm not interested in your wife's feet.
Listen,
right?
man. I knew you were coming over the other day, and I was like, "Hey, Carly, how about you?
You spruce those
how about
things
you
up?
tidy those things up, and maybe wear sandals when you're outside? How about
You fucking slappers like Josh is coming over. You fucking.
Listen, I'm a very accommodating host. You know, I made sure you guys had a nice place to sleep. Offered a place for everybody to come.
I mean, you're a heck of a host. Your wife's
my wife's got nice feet.
She's got a great set on her.
Of feet, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course,
yeah.
Isn't it weird how like if you like feet, you're kind of like a petty file? Right. I never really thought about that. Like
that's a good one.
Yeah. What are they like?
That's actually a joke I've never heard.
I don't know if it like. Obviously, someone's thought of it. I'm not the first guy, but what do you call guys in the feet? Like, wouldn't it be like a
petty file?
I know, but
it would. It would have to.
That's terrible.
You're a fucking proud petty file.
I'm a proud petty file. I'm open about it, and I'm proud of it. Do I act on it? Not usually, but if someone lets me, I will act upon. I'll act upon some feet.
Yeah, consensual pedophilia.
Yeah, it looks like it's called podophilia.
Whoa.
So it's like podcasts. It's like, whoa.
I guess.
Wait.
P-O-D-O.
Because a podiatrist, right? That's a foot doctor.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was a pet, like PEDI, like
right.
Like
so there's a
like
pedicure.
oh, okay.
I think they just changed it because they're like, look,
There's like this is a little bit too close to something.
there's
real
some
bad,
like
so.
foot freak union out there, and they're like,
Yeah,
hey,
there's, like-
we're not pedophiles.
They're lobbying to make sure
we're
that
we're pedophiles. They're like, quit making us out to be these freaks.
I just love
He's
that
just
there's
fucking a child's play. It's
Yeah,
like, hey,
oh my god. Whoa.
you're
wait,
blurring.
wait.
You're blurring the lines.
So there could be a petty pedophile. There could be.
There sure
There could be.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, for sure. Man.
There definitely is.
That's a fun thing we just discovered
And
just
that's
now.
a real niche group.
Yeah. Good God.
I mean, I could think of worse things.
Can you? Like, please. I want to hear them if you have more.
I mean, if
but-
I want to really pollute my mind,
Good God.
there's always something worse.
Yeah, I mean, like a necrophiliac, petty pedophilia guy.
I think actually though,
I like how I hate that I didn't get even a chuckle off of that. Like that just made me feel real bad about what I just said.
well,
but,
because
all right.
I wanted to get it. I wanted to break it down. You know?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Like I'm thinking like that might be the solution. Like fucking a dead kid is so much better than fucking an alive kid. Like it's so much better.
Like
In what way is it worse?
I mean, it depends on how that kid ends up dead, I suppose.
Oh my god. I mean, I blame myself. I blame myself for where this has gone. I started this. God damn it, I suck. All right, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, that's a good jumping off point there.
I just don't see where this goes.
No, that's a good jumping off point for the second half
Oh yeah,
of the podcast.
that's a little teaser.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, let's take a goddamn break.
We'll be back after this.
All right.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by the Anti-Cancel Culture Coalition. Are you sick of not being able to say the things you want to at the women at the work where you work at? Well, finally there's a group of guys who are going to support you no matter what you say to anybody at the workplace or outside the workplace. The Anti-Cancel Culture Coalition. Isn't this still America?
Brought to you by Blizzard. Oh yeah,
and Beer Mondays.
Don't forget about Beer Mondays.
yeah. Nobody, please. Second advertisement of the podcast is brought to you by Petty Egg. It's it's shaped like an egg, but it's used on your feet. And if you got them nasty old stanky feet, you take that old petty egg and you scrub it right on the side there, and you clean them bitches up because nobody likes that fucking stanky ass shit.
Yeah.
Especially Quentin Tarantino and Vince Gilligan. So if you're interviewing for a movie role, just make sure you buy one.
Yep, it's more important than the petty egg. It's more important than your acting skills. And now time for the second half of the podcast.
Hey.
It's the Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete, Ellen, and John. Hello, everybody. Welcome back
Welcome back, everybody.
to the Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete,
Yes.
how was it?
It was all right. You know, it was the good, the bad.
Was it ugly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad that the break synapsis is back. I feel like you were trying to put a kibosh on that for a second.
It's the most important segment in the show.
It really is, because I feel like if you're somebody who is listening or viewing, you probably don't understand that there's a break because we have technology to combine the audio after the fact, And so it might seem like a split second has passed, but in reality, it's multiple minutes.
Yeah.
Wherein us, the host and co-host, and also the producer, exit the room, and we go elsewhere, and we do things for a few minutes and then come back. I don't think some people know that.
Yeah, I mean, you explained it good.
Yeah. So what else is new?
Not fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
About to go on vacation. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be gone for like a whole goddamn week
I sure am.
at a lake.
At a lake
Nonetheless,
with me familia. That's
is that what you call them?
That's what I call my second Mexican family.
Oh, I was gonna say that's like an Italian thing too, right?
Probably the Mexicans and Italians are
Familia.
they're much more closer related than people would like to admit.
Yeah. You think people don't like to admit that?
I bet that both sides don't want to be associated with the other side.
Oh, I don't know.
Really?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think people really like Italians or Mexicans a whole lot.
I like. I'm just gonna let this one do.
Which one do you like
or
better?
something else.
Who do you like better, Italians or Mexicans?
Well, I mean, you're one of my best friends.
So you like Italians much more than Mexicans, then?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
What I guess
I'm
what's
saying I know you better than any Mexican.
yeah.
So I mean,
I think it's
it'd be unfair for me as a friend of yours to say that I like one over the
well,
other.
let's unpack this a little bit though. How come you've come to know an Italian person so much better than you've gotten to know any Mexican?
Well, I think it's that I think destructive personalities tend to join together. So
you think that Germans and Italians are more destructive than Mexicans?
yeah, probably. They're like, well, I don't know.
Why do you think that? What kind of a personality traits do you ascribe to Mexicans that make them less destructive?
They're real like, I always hear things about them like taking siestas during lunch break, and
Yeah.
and they like when their grandparents are old, they like invite them into their houses to care for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you fucking wops are doing that shit.
I think actually Italians do kind of have that similar.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think they actually
fuck.
do all live together.
You're not doing that shit.
Well, no, I'm an American wop.
Oh, okay. Well, that's maybe I just like American wops.
I'm an American wop in Minneapolis. Can we make a movie called The American Wop
in Minneapolis?
In Minneapolis.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Have you ever seen American Werewolves in London? What is that about?
it would just be like an American dude who wasn't Italian previously got bit by like a fucking like a pure like fucking Italian dude, and all of a sudden instead of his whole body getting hairier, just his knuckles get hairier. Like. He just starts wearing gold chains and.
We can like mash it up. We can mash it with the gremlins. Like, don't feed him pasta after midnight. That's when he turns into an aggressive Dago.
Yeah, this is
the aggro Dago.
This is a fantastic movie idea.
Then someone does like a 23 and me. They're like, dude, you're like fucking 150 Italian. You can't.
Yeah, right.
You can't be having this much fun with these stereotypes.
No,
it's not cool.
Yeah, there's no way you're like more than 150th Italian, or maybe you are.
No,
I
I'm
don't know.
definitely more than that.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure I am. Should we try a new segment?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I'm gonna make this up on the spot, but we're gonna. This is gonna be really fun, actually. Hold
See,
on.
I'm actually happy about this because
Yeah, we did mix it up.
yeah, variety is the spice of life or whatever.
We're gonna put your sports knowledge to the test.
Oh, cool. Okay, let's do this shit.
This is gonna be real fun. And
Hurry
producer
it up,
Pete is gonna love this segment.
Yeah.
This is almost tailored specifically to producer Pete.
Yeah. Hurry it up. I don't got all day.
Shut up, dick. I want you to go on your own fucking podcast and tell me how to do my job.
Well, I mean, we have been talking sports pretty frequently on Toys We Fucked or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a throwback for anybody who didn't watch that episode.
on your private podcast that you do.
Yeah, it's funny because like I make it seem like people might know about this, but I shoot that podcast by myself, and I'm the only listener.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't surprise anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that adds up in a lot of ways. Oh, check out this crazy shit. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. All right. Are you ready for this, Bruce? This is going to be fun as fuck. I want you to chime in.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alan.
Okay.
This is our sports betting segment
All right.
where you're going to make these bets. I'm going to make sure to isolate all this audio and video, and then we're going to go through later and just see
how I did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. Can we put some actual money on this?
Yeah, we can, but how would we?
No. I mean, whatever I choose, you would have to take, like, no matter what the circumstances are, you would have to have the opposite bet.
Oh, I guess that's pretty easy. Just like $5 each way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like that's the most I would do is $5.
Okay, so we're gonna give you 4 games.
Okay.
And you have to pick it, and then so this is what you'll do. It'll be kind of game show style, where you'll get one phone of Pete.
Okay.
Pete.
One phone. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Producer Pete, a friend.
Yep.
Which is you just talking to producer Pete.
All right.
And then
I wouldn't have to phone in at all. I could just
I know.
across the room.
We're not trying to actually call anybody here. That's entirely too much work.
If this ever sticks, I'm gonna make a little drop for that.
Oh,
that'd be a fun little noise.
Yeah, this will be great. Okay, so I'm going to pick 4 games right now, just not randomly. I'm picking games that are of great public interest and otherwise that if you were a person who even knew a little bit, you could maybe figure it out.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So, we got first game of the season, Dallas Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's in Tampa Bay. Okay. So the money line is minus 300 for the Bucs, which you're not going to bet on that because we can't really work that out. So I'll give you 2 options. I'll give you either the over under or I'll give you the spread.
All right.
So the spread is Tampa Bay by 7.
All right. So it sounds like the spread means that there's 7 dudes that. There's 7 dudes that are all in agreement that the Buccaneers are about to win.
Yeah, and it's weird because they don't tell you how many dudes they asked. It could have just been 7. They could have all been Bucs fans.
Well, that's right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna go with the Cowboys? You think it might be biased?
No. I'm just saying I trust these 7 dudes.
Okay. So
it sounds like.
So you think the Buccaneers will win by 7 points?
Oh, yeah. What I think is that.
Well, what do you think relative to what is on this fucking phone? That's what's more important. It's not really what you think. It's like, do you think that this is right or wrong? And, God, you're an ignorant boob, dude. I thought we were going to do 4. We don't have time for 4.
No.
We're supposed to do 1.
No. This is easy choice.
Okay. Why is it taking fucking 18 minutes then?
I gotta contemplate. There's a lot of people on the Bucs that.
The only thing you should be contemplating right now is suicide, you idiot. Let's fucking hurry up.
I just know I have some favorite people on the Cowboys, and maybe they'll kick the butt out of the Buccaneers, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
They're gonna kick the butt out of them.
I think the Buccaneers are gonna kick the buck out of them. No, but I think the Buccaneers are gonna win this one.
All right, do you think they're gonna win by 7? That's what you're saying?
What's over under mean?
Okay, so the over under just gives you one number, and that means the combined scoring in the game.
All right,
and the combined scoring for this game is 51.5. So you think there'll be more points than that scored or less?
Oh yeah, totally. There's gonna be more.
Okay, so would you like to go with the over/under instead?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, so you're picking the over. I think that's actually
because the other way it seems like they have to score 7 points or more, 7 points or more, or just 7 points more.
Well, they have to win by 7 points.
Oh, that's fucked up. No, I'm going over.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
All right.
I think that was a better bet.
Thanks, man.
Truthfully, I think that was actually. I think that's probably actually pretty safe.
I'm a reasonable person. I can make.
The Vikings not up yet? Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. So the next one, this one's close to home, buddy.
Oh, okay. All right.
The Minnesota Vikings at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Vikings are a 3-point favorite. So that's the same.
Okay.
So you know how the Bucs were a 7-point favorite?
Yeah. So they're 3 points. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So will they win by I guess more than 3 because 3 be a push. But.
I'm gonna go. Wait. So what's the other team?
The Cincinnati Bengals. It's in Cincinnati.
Okay. Cincinnati.
Okay, you think Cincinnati is going to either lose by 2 points or less or win?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
because fuck the Vikings or whatever.
Okay, I mean, I don't particularly care for that answer.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
You're kind of a dick face.
Definitely take the points on that.
Nope.
Yeah,
Going with Cincinnati. That's who you said, right? Cincinnati.
Yes.
All right, that's what we're
okay.
going
That's
with.
fine. We're gonna do one more instead of doing 4 because I think this podcast. Is
Okay,
like,
so $15 wager here.
Well, yeah, it'll be 15 total. Yeah, but I mean, so no matter what, somebody's making $5 unless there's a push.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay, fine. I'm happy to be your bookie here, Alan.
All right. Well, I mean,
because especially since I know I'm
well,
gonna
no,
make
you're losing some money.
Probably not.
I mean,
I think I'm probably
well,
winning.
here's what I know about. Like, I don't know anything about sports per se, but I do know this, and that's you suck at sports betting.
That's true. But I suck doing what you're doing when I'm actually playing against the lines. But if I am the lines,
I feel like I could say anything and I would win.
The Detroit Lions.
the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
That would be cool. I'm trying to decide the last game. Sorry, I think it's obvious. Okay, so the last game. The Pittsburgh Steelers at the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
The Buffalo Bills are a 7-point favorite in that game. It's intriguing.
Yeah. Well,
Do you want the over-under?
what's the over/under?
50 points.
Let's go over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good job.
Sounds like I just won $15.
Well,
This segment's fun. This is one of those segments where I get to just win money.
I think you'll win $5.
Where was that game? In Buffalo?
Oh shit.
They're a
Yeah.
7-point favorite?
Yeah,
Jesus
it's in Buffalo.
Christ.
Doesn't that seem really high?
I know Roethlisberger sucks, but that defense on the Steelers.
I think that seems really high.
It's too high. I would definitely take the Steelers on that.
You know what else is crazy? The fucking. I guess this makes kind of sense, but the Browns and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 6.5-point favorites. It's like, I mean, doesn't that seem kind of crazy?
Alan, what do you think?
This has been a fun segment. You guys are.
Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Okay, so the Chiefs. It's in Kansas City. They're a 6.5-point favorite. What do you think?
6.5.
You think the Chiefs will win by 6.5? Or,
Exactly.
or-
No, they're gonna win exactly. They're gonna.
He's calling for it.
Okay. Well, I know that you don't understand how this works, so we're just gonna say
No,
you're
no,
betting
no.
that you're betting that.
No. I'm going that bet though. Whatever you were just saying, I want that.
So you want the Chiefs by 6.5?
Yep, sure.
Okay. Fantastic. And this wraps up Alan's Sports segment.
Segment.
Well, that part's exciting. I can get excited for that.
Yep. I can we do this all season long?
Sure. I mean, I'll take your money. It's fine.
You don't know what it's like betting against the house, buddy. You ain't been down this road before. You're about to learn the hard way.
I just know I've never seen you win a sports bet, and I'm feeling pretty confident about all of my decision making based off of that.
I just wish you understood what advantage you gave me right then, but that's okay.
So do I get like a multiple if it's like a really fucked up bet?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like if I made a really just terrible decision just then, if I win, do I get a multiple of some
What
kind?
do you mean a multi? I don't know what the fuck you're
Like
saying.
if you're just like, hey, that's like 5 times like not a good idea. So I get like 25.
well, no.
bucks
If
instead
you're
of
betting
5.
spread and you're betting over under, odds are it's going to be close. You know what I mean? Like there's not like these giant underdogs. That's why the spread exists. That's why the over under exists is to try to entice people to actually bet it.
All right. Well, we'll stick with it.
Okay, that sounds great.
$20 up.
Hey, did you make a song?
No. So today we're gonna be playing a little guitar.
Wait, you mean this guitar?
Yep, that's the one.
Cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get into music and just kind of strum this out and see how it goes.
That sounds like fun. All right, everybody. That was our song. Or sorry, this will be our song. I always do this. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That was a song.
We did just do the song, but they're gonna hear it thereafter.
Yep. Oh, here's the song. Right here.
Yeah. Bye. Hey, producer Pete, say bye to everybody.
See ya.
All right, bye guys.
All right, thanks everybody.
That was fun. Bye.
Bye. All right, ready?
Yep.
Hold on a sec.
I met Mary when I was 3. She caught me when I fell out of a tree. I was just a boy. Then when I turned 10, I tried out some heroin. I got real high. In middle school, my cock grew long. I told everybody I had the record schlong. I got a big dog. I found God when I turned 16, and I realized there was no in between heaven and hell. When I turned 21, that was when the fun had just begun. I drank lots of booze. When I turned 30, I got real dirty. Had 3 kids and I named them all Gertie. I'm an uncreative fuck. When I turned 33, I discovered no one likes me. I'm a pariah. When I was 41, I bought a fish. He didn't really like heroin, so I drowned him in the sand. When I was 50, everybody really liked me because I was weird and I smelled like ice cream. I lost my mind. Apples and pears and dirt and trees, bars and ochre and everything in between. I lost my mind. When I was 60, they tried to experiment. They put a drill right in my head. Well, I was lobotomized. Now I am super smart. You can tell when you look at my new art. I shit on the linoleum floors. At 73, I was laid to rest, and every single person mourned my death because I am a genius.